Halloween costume next year. I'm going to spend the rest of the year building it.
Lake Charles, Louisiana would have loved the beer belt clip.
Well, listen, that's my bailout plan. I'm going to go sell a bunch of beer belt clips in Lake Charles. It'll be great. My retirement plan.
Hey, well, the retirement plan can also be cannabis. Obviously, people move a little bit slower, but Mississippi and Louisiana are both on the docket for medicinal cannabis. So, I mean, the retirement plan, you could just be like a consult over there and just like watch the hurricanes roll in from Northwestern State University.
I bet you could sell a lot of weed pre-hurricane. Yeah, have you ever been in the South when a hurricane's coming?
Yeah. I was in college during Katrina.
Okay, well, so like the liquor stores all sell out like that. They have hurricane parties, and I think that we would make that experience better.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It made the keep calm theory may be a little bit more beneficial if cannabis is available, but it's kind of in that same boat of, you remember when Hancock declared cannabis and alcohol like non-essential for those 2 hours or whatever, and everybody ran to Argonauts and Molly's and Chris and I ran to the corner store, and there was people lined up. We were just buying boxes of wine.
Mike and I ran to the conference room and we're terrified trying to figure out what we're going to do with all the weed we had coming. So I do remember those 3 hours. Those were terrifying. They're not fun hours.
Well, congrats on
glad
being
they came to their
deemed
senses.
essential. I mean,
when you come to our office, here, the front door of our office says federally legal, locally essential. And we think that's how we try and live our life. It's do stuff that matters around here.
I mean, I applaud that and I appreciate that motto. We like to believe that as well. We are also federally legal and we try to support local. Chris, before we get to the last question and let's Jon get back to his life, let me give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Seed & Smith, the dart pen. We love that thing. I saw that it is in fact in the THC Classic, which we are judging. We will not be biased, don't worry, but at the same time, it's the only dart in there. Everything else is normal, but we won't be biased, but we do love the dart pen. So go give it a whirl, check the contents out. Also check out the contents of this question. Chris, go for it.
All right, Jon, this is our Stoned Appetit question of the week. So let's say you had a big brainstorming, marketing, sales, whatever meeting at the office late, smoked hell a ton of Veritas. When you get home, what's that late night snack? Like fridge, freezer, pantry, what do you get?
So I, a few years ago, became celiac, which is a terrible experience. Like eliminates all a bunch of food that I loved. And so it made me like all skinny and healthy. But now I've discovered other things. And this is my new favorite snack. I found these tortillas that are actually made out of cheese. So they're like cheese wraps. And I've been making backwards burritos. So you can make like the slice of cheddar and you can do like a sloppy at-home taco meat and all the fixings and then roll the cheese around it. So it's like you can make sandwiches, but it's all inside out. So you make
My
super
God,
gooey.
Jon.
Okay, first of all, thankful for your celiac disease.
Yeah,
terrible.
You just dropped the biggest stoner bomb on this pod. You've had an excellent final home stretch here.
It makes you very creative. You're like, oh shit, I'm hungry, I'm stoned, I can't eat that. What am I gonna do? And you get forced to get really creative and it works.
This kind of reminds me of the KFC sandwich where they put the chicken where the bread would be. But at the same time, we see this where people use a flat top grill, flat top like skillet or whatever, flat top. And they grill that fucking cheese and it becomes crunchy on the outside and they usually throw it on top of something. You've just made a shell out of it.
Dip in some good hot sauce. It's a win.
What's your hot sauce?
So I like a lot of different hot sauces. I like one called Gringo Bandito, which is out of California and it's super tasty. I like the Murph's one. I have all the Murph's flavors in there. And there's another one out of Steamboat. Ooh. Yeah, the electric lime. That's my go-to for almost everything.
The breakfast with the eggs.
Yeah. And the other one, have you tried the ones out of Steamboat? I think it's like the Yampa Sauce Company or something like that.
They're super cool. I'm tagging them in this.
Fantastic. They're very good.
Okay. Hell yeah. What's it called?
Well, you guys come over. We'll try some
Jon,
weed. Yeah. Stoner snacks. It'll be great. Come to the office anytime.
We really kind of this should have been an in-person. We should have planned more accordingly, and that's on us. But at the same time, it sounds like you've got, not only a lot on your plate at work, but at home, it sounds like you have an excellent plate of food. So I respect that. You've done very well here. And
I'm grateful, man.
Have you done another podcast since our last one? You've gotten much better.
Thank you. It's you got to get better. I really sucked. I poured over the tape and I was like, I can't suck this bad again. They won't talk to me again. So it was work. I'm glad I got better.
I mean, you're a Shanahan in the studio room. You're just sitting there, you're reviewing tape. You don't ever get any sleep. You use a tanning bed because you stay inside grinding so long. I love it.
That's exactly right. I actually have tanning beds. Our office got tanning beds. That way we look like we go outside every once in a while.
For a second, you had me there.
I'll show them to you. You'll see.
Wait, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, we hang the grow lights. That gives it a little bit of an orange glow.
I was about to be like, yeah, I will definitely come out there and utilize yours. God damn it. Now I look like the asshole. Well, Jon, I appreciate you jumping on with us today. Thanks for kind of giving us the insight about Veritas. Before we go, for folks that want to be involved in the pheno hunts, for folks that want to follow you on Instagram, or at least just see what y'all are cooking up over there, or when, what's going on, how can everybody find y'all's products, y'all's website, y'all's socials?
Sure. So absolute best place is our website. We've got a phenomenal website. It's got the ability you can filter by strain that's available near you. So if there's something you like, you can get your way there. That's veritascannabis.com. We also are very active on all the major social channels, specifically Twitter and Instagram. I believe that we're Veritas Cannabis. It's tough to keep up with those because you always get shut down. We had since the last time we spoke, we had a run of like 5 months.
Had to go private multiple times.
It's what the problem is, like it's anybody who gets a little bit of an agitation, like it's a competitor, it could be whatever, can report any image at any time, and then Instagram thinks that you're breaking the rules because technically you're breaking the rules. So we lost 100,000 followers worth of Instagram accounts in like a few months. It was just exhausting. So we do most of our stuff on our website now, but we're still very active on all the social channels. They just get shut down all the time.
Yeah, I know the feeling oh so well. We've tried to stop just even throwing darts, just, like not even cheeky comments anymore. Every time I do, I get flagged for something new. I've pulled all pictures of flower. I do the most vague cannabis posts, or I pair it with food so you don't even fucking know it's weed. Social media has gotten Twitter's more friendly, but TikTok and Instagram, like TikTok, I might as well just go fuck myself, because every time I post something that's not specifically, like if I try to do anything in the cannabis, like since it's gone, like it's not fucking around. Well, I don't know. I know
it's horrible, and that'll have to change. And that's, hopefully that's all the stuff we have to look forward to, because in the short term, it's like a lot of work, but it's, whatever. It's still fun work. Just means you got to do it a few times.
Man. Well, Jon, I appreciate you joining us today. I want to give a shout out to Andre and the team over at Grasslands for setting this all up. Y'all are too kind. Y'all are too fantastic. But for our listeners out there, y'all know that we like to give a quiz, and we usually put it at the end because we want you fuckers to listen. Instead of a quiz this week, I'm going to tell y'all right now, just because y'all are loyal listeners, that we will put the tickets on sale for the dinner series midnight Thursday. I'll tell everybody on social media Friday. So go grab those tickets at midnight strike of 12:01 Thursday. That's all we've got this week. Thanks again for tuning in.